Okay, shall we start? Hasbin, Venkatesh sir, Sashidaran sir.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, sir. Good morning, sir. Okay, I share the screen, sir. Chapter 7. This chapter focus on the what are the investment, return of investment, and the simple payback period. The financial management. This is financial management. So you have to understand this very, very important chapter. So every time, this simple payback period, every time they are asking the question. General. This is general. For electrical, thermal, all things, they are asking simple payback period. You have to calculate. So what is the simple formula? IS. IS. What is mean by S? Investment divided by saving. Finish. Return on investment means your business, you are doing any business, you are investing on a business, you are getting 10% whatever getting. Your investment 10 lakh rupees, you are getting 1 lakh means 1 lakh divided by 10 lakh. So return on investment percentage. So net present value means in future. Okay. After 10 years, if suppose now you have the 100 rupees. After 10 years, what is the value for 100 rupees? Rupees. The value rupees value, what will happening? Our 100 rupees. This simple calculation, you understand? That video you have to go through the.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is very, very important. Net present value, you have to find out. Future value means suppose deposit 100 rupees in your bank. After 10 years, how much with interest you are getting? You are getting is 110 something, you are 110 extra 10 rupees. But as per the business, I am going to invest on future. What is the current value? Opposite direction. That is a discount. The basic business fundamental, this is very, very important. Every time they are asking the 10 mark. IRR, internal rate of return means IRR. You find out the
Discount rate
minimum.
to be fine.
Yes, minimum. You have to keep it net present value 0. This net present value 0. Minimum, how much you get it? Why? What is the reason? You are getting the bank loan. Suppose you are getting actual. You are putting 10 lakh rupees. You are getting 10% in return, but you are getting the bank loan 12% means what will happening? So no use. It's a business loss. So for understand purpose, this is everything the fundamental method. The simple pay period you can find out within short time. Okay, quickly you can find out. But business continues running for 10 years, 20 years, 15 years is not mentioned the timing. But you can return quickly. You can find okay, I have it. Okay, you have confident you can invest. So return on investment same like this, not depend on timing. But this is both depend on the timing. Very, very important. Timing very, very important. Then remaining sensitivity analysis, financing option. Then we will go discuss later. Only you focus on this is calculation very, very important. This 4 part. Once you practice this calculation with all everything, then remaining thing you can understand quickly. Where is the sensitivity analysis? What are the financing option? What is the ESCO model? This is a theory, everything. The theory, once we read it, you can understand. But you have to focus on this is very, very important. So how much, this is everything you can discuss. Already you have gone through it. So playback period, net present value, what is the cash flow? The cash flow, what is the cash flow? Every year you are getting something amount from the business. That is the cash flow. Suppose you are again something maintenance, you are doing something, you have to minus. That calculation already you have done. And return on investment, IRR. So this is simple formula. So every time they are asking. This calculation you have done already. Any doubt? This calculation? The simple payback period. What is advantage? Disadvantage? Everything is theory. Return on investment, ROI. What is the ROI? So annual net cash flow, capital cost. So how much percentage you get it? First year you know, you can easily find it. After 5 years, what will happening? Your maintenance cost very increase. If anything you are doing maintenance cost, then ROI is reduced. We cannot find out with using the ROI. But net cash flow, this is you can understand. So time value of money. Two method available. One is net present value, another is a IRR. This is very, very important. It's a short term you can find out. This is a short term. Quickly you can find out. It does not include the time value of money. So our project always remember, you have to understand for quick function without time mention, you can use. You have to understand all the process with using this method. The discount or present value. Discount means opposite direction. So opposite direction, what is opposite direction?
The negative value.
Yes, one is you understand forward, another is a reverse. This is the opposite, reverse. This is discount. This is discount. This is interest. This is we are using bank. This is we are using our finance. Finance means what are the investment? Finance, project. So you have to find out net present value. This is future value. The simple formula, understand? This is simple formula. You find out easily. This is a simple formula. So for fundamental, you have to write it this formula. Every step, this is step 1. You have to write it this formula. This step 1, no need diagram. But this is formula very, very important. Net present value, cash flow. Always you have to remember, initial cash flow always minus. Initial cash flow always minus. Suppose not mentioned, leave it, no issue. Suppose 5,000 investment. Then it is a 1 plus, suppose interest 10%, 0.1, 0. This is called 1. So 5,000 only. So 50,000 only. Okay, remaining this is what this is? K, 0.1, 1. What is the meaning? 1.1. This is 1. Clear? So you have to find out the sort method. This calculation take time, but you have to understand the sort method. So this calculation every time they are asking 10 mark. So where is the highest priority? Your focus very highest. Your practice very high. So the theory you can understand quickly. You can write it, but this is very, very important. Chapter 5 you understand. You almost completed. Who are the completed? Okay, leave it. Who are the new person? You focus on chapter 7. Practice very important. This is step 1. Only writing the formula. Very, very important. This is a fundamental formula. No need to explain. This is no need. This is no need. Then you understand this one. Whatever things you have to do it. But you have to use the calculator properly. So project 1, net present value, you have to find out. This is. No need to write the table column. No need. Okay. This is no need. Step 1, this is step 2. Then using the calculator, you can find out the result. quickly. Already I explained the one calculation. What are the steps you have to follow? You can use this one. Otherwise, you can use 1.08 also you can use. This is also possible. 1.08. This is also possible now. You can avoid one step. Okay, formula. You have written formula, then you can use this one also. Then this value very, very important. To find this value very, very important. Everyone clear? Find this value very, very important. Suppose is common. 6,000 is common. You can take it common value. What are the common value? This is the common value. But carefully you have to practice. Otherwise, you can use all the value. So number of written. You are writing in notebook. Every time writing, it will take time. But you are taking common, but carefully you have to take it. Everything take it common. What will happen? 1.6,000 you are taking. So minus 30,000 plus 6,000 you take. What will happening here? 1.08. Okay, plus 1 divided by 1.08 square. Like this. 1 divided by 1.083. So like this you have to write it. And then you have to find this value. Use the calculator. So otherwise what you have to do it? You have make it one table column 1.08. So 1.08, how much value? 1 divided by 1.08 square, how much value? Everything you have to do it practice. This is need practice. 3, how much? Otherwise, one shot with using the calculator, you have to complete. But this calculation need your practice with the calculator. Everyone clear? Otherwise, what you have to do it? Suppose you don't have the option in calculator, you have to write it like this. 1, 2, 3, like this. So it will take almost how many times take? It will almost 2 minutes take. Timing where 2 minutes take. If suppose one step you have written like this step, step 2 you have written, step 2. So net present value equal to, then directly use the calculator, you can find out this value, final value. Possible? Step 3. Otherwise, you have to write it like this. Which one you have to find out? You have to find out a shortcut method. Step 1 formula. Step 2 you have to write like this. Step 3 this is. This step everything isolated by your calculator. Everyone clear? Calculator. So this same book calculation you have to do multiple time practice. Why multiple time practice? You are making without making mistake, you have done the calculation properly. You have to cross check. Every number you have to cross check. Every number you have to cross check. This number. Okay, this number cross check. Okay, this is I have done properly. This is I have done properly. Suppose what will happening? Next process you can see. Next project. Project 2. Here you can see that number is different. Here 6,000 common. Here you can see 6,600, 6,600, 6,300. Then what you have to write it? You have to write it separately. Same like this you have to write it. Project 2. So 3,000, 6,600. This is again you have to 6,300. This is every time you have to write it like this. You cannot take it common. Then number is big. You can write it like this. If you write it like this, this is a step 2. Then direct answer. Step 3. While typing calculator, what you have to use while typing calculator? This is already 30,000. While calculator type, what you have to type? Calculator 1.08. This is you have to 1.08 square. Don't type 1 plus. It will take time. So 1.08. Sometimes you are making mistake. What we are making mistake in calculator type? 1.008. So you carefully check it. The careful practice very, very important. So today, what you have to do it? This calculation you have to do it with using the calculator. You use the calculator, you have to practice. You no need to write anything, but you have to use the calculator, you have to do the practice. This is a one calculation. Then net present value, IRR. What is IRR value? This is 0. So 0 means we keep it minimum. I don't get any profit. Net present value. There is no present value. But I have to find out the internal rate of return. How much internal rate of return? For 0. For 0, how much? I will get it. For compare with the bank loan. Suppose internal rate of return is a 16%. Internal rate of return. Bank loan is a 12%. Then okay. This okay. Suppose bank loan is a 17%. Not okay. Then you check it. You have to. If negative means expenditure, positive means saving. This is very, very important. So this calculation also you have to practice with using the iteration method. Same. This is step 1. This is step 1. Same cash flow. You have to do this calculation. You keep it 0. Yes, this is a simple calculation. You have to find out. Yes, already they given the value. So yeah, yes. You have to make it. You have to give the reference number. This everything you have to check cross numbers. 2 times or 3 times you have to use. This already explained in video clearly.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you draw the diagram. This one you have to draw the diagram. Diagram very, very important. For initially you diagram. Otherwise what will happening? You confuse. So big value coming, net present value, big value coming. In IR value, what will happening? This diagram. You have to draw the diagram. This IRR, internal rate of return. This is net present value. This is a minus. Net present value. This is a minus IRR. So clearly you draw the diagram. You have to find out this point. Where is interaction? Here means this is a 0. This is a 0. Okay, you have to find net present 0. That time how much IRR? Okay, this distance we have to find out. So we have to find out here and here. We are making how much coming. This one is a 1. This is a 2. So we are using the some interpol calculation. We are calculating this one. This is very, very important diagram. You have to do it. With using that, but what you have to do it? At least you have to write it 2 iteration. You have to write it. Step 1 is a formula. This step 1 is a formula. This is step 1. This is one step. Step 1. Then we using the iteration 1. Iteration 1. Iteration 1. This is step 2. This is step 3. This is step 3, na? Answer, final answer. With using the calculator, you have to find out. Then step 4, same you have to write it, everything. Then step 5. Okay. Before write what you have to do it? Before, up to step 3, you have to complete. This step 4, step 5, you have to cross check whether you can choose 12 or 13 or 14. Then only you can write it. Otherwise, you have to write it multiple times. What will happen? Suppose you are choosing 11. Then you have to write it for 12 also. This is you have to understand clearly. If otherwise you have to write it number of iteration. So iteration 1, iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, like this. So for first step, this is a mandatory. You have to choose. Suppose this is also a bigger size, you can choose this is also. You can write it. Maximum you have to write it 3 iteration only. Don't write 3 or 4. So first iteration with using the calculator, with using the right, you have to write it up to step 3. Remaining iteration, you have to use the practice. Which number you can write it. Okay, this okay? You have to find it closer. This is a formula. This is very, very important. This is the last calculation. This is the last book calculation. The simple calculation, simple payback period. Simple payback period. They mention you have to find out the calculated amount of energy. This I explained this calculation, amount of energy required. Same chapter 5. Same concept, chapter 5. Any doubt? This calculation, once you go to this calculation, I explained 2 videos. And another is you have to find the calculator, so how much liter of furnace oil. Then they improve the efficiency 28 to 30%. Are you understand? 28 to 30%. Then 2% increase efficiency. What is the reason? The investment, the adopting the ceramic fiber insulation. For 2% increase, there is something investment available. This investment, this effect saving, possible or not? Saving.
Possible.
Saving, yes, cost saving. So cost saving per hour, then per year. Here they mention number of hours also. So number of hours, you have to just multiply, finish. This is you have to find out the K calorie. Then you have to find out the how much liter saving. Then hourly furnace oil cost saving. So how much cost saving? I will explain in our video clearly. The furnace oil. This is a per hour cost. Then 4,700 hours annual. Then you have to find a simple payback period. This is a 4.2 month. That means 0.35 years. So this is a net cash flow. This is a net cash flow saving. This is a saving amount per annum. Per annum saving amount. What is the fundamental formula? Net present value equal to initial amount minus initial investment. You have to understand the structure. If you don't understand the anything, you draw the diagram. Okay, you draw the diagram like this. This is net present value. So this is investment. This investment is a cash flow. This is a formula. So net present value, initial investment. So this minus initial investment. This is available, initial investment plus cash flow. What is the cash flow formula? This is a cash flow formula. They asking to find out what is the, if you want to do that, what is the initial investment? You have to find out. So how much large could be the investment to improve the efficiency at the internal rate of 16% and over the 6 years. They don't mention anything. Then what you have to do it? Simply, this is investment. You have to find out this is the investment. This is investment. Then with using the IRR method. What is IRR method? Net present value equal to 0. You have to find out investment. A equal to B plus C. Simple concept. So now A equal to 0. What you have to do it? B going. So B what is going here means this is a minus. So initial investment equal to cash flow. This is finished. Any doubt? Investment equal to cash flow. Here not mention anything, IRR value. Not mention anything, but you have to understand. Here they mention internal rate 16%. Internal rate means whatever the investment they get in 16% over the year. So you have to find out the how large investment. So you have to write the formula. This is the formula. What is the formula? Net present value equal to initial investment. This is a minus plus cash flow yearly. That's the cash flow means saving with using the IRR formula. So net present value equal to 0. You have to find initial investment plus cash flow. So this is coming to here. So initial investment equal to cash flow. So the cash flow is 6 years. This is a cash flow. This is a cash flow, no? This is a cash flow. This is year 1. So you have to do it year 1, year 2, year 3. How many years? 6 years. What is the interest rate of return? 16%. Finish. This is rupees. This could be the 3.35 course. Okay. So today you have to finish the task. This task, all the question with using the calculator you have to complete. But this calculator, this calculus you have to use. You have to submit the assignment. This one, chapter 7, book back calculation. You have to submit the assignment. This is very, very important. You understand the concept. So every time, sometimes they are asking the question. Same IRR very, very important. So net present value you have to practice with your calculator. Net present value, but IR value you have to submit the report assignment. You have to understand the iteration 1, 2, 3 diagram. So once you done properly, you know fear on the calculation. You know fear on the examination. Initially, you take the foundation. This 4th chapter. Are you understand? Paper 1, 4th chapter foundation done. Remaining very, very easy. Okay, sir. Today you have to complete and share the assignment, sir. Only two assignment is a net present value. Use the calculator, finish it. Another two assignment with using that paper pen, draw the diagram, you keep it record. Okay, sir. Sashidan, sir, you have the note, sir, separate notebook. Okay, sir. Today, how is, sir, useful for chapter 7, sir?
Really useful, sir.
Okay, sir. Now you understand, sir. So all
Yes, sir.
whatever you go through it, now you got the shortcut. So you have to complete it. Nitin Kumar, sir, possible today you have to fix the timing. Once you fix the timing, you can done it.
Okay.
Don't research too much, sir. If you research too much, what will be happening? It will take lot of time. Oh, whatever the doubts you have to note it, we will rectify, sir. Okay, sir. Okay.
Right.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Sashidan, sir, you can call me, sir. Any doubt, you can message me, sir. Okay, bye, sir. Okay, bye, sir.